Andres de Doble A Sports back with more Mexican football content, and in this video I will be covering the Mexico women's team. The first FIFA international break of the year for women's football is currently going on right now from February 17th to February 29th. And the Mexico women's national team is playing in the Pinatar Cup this year in Spain. And they started this tournament and their 2025 campaign off with an excellent performance. The Mexico women's national football team won 4-0, 4-0 versus Taiwan in their first game in La Copa Pinatar on February 19th. A strong showing from Mexico, who showed they were miles ahead of this Taiwan team. Here are the women's team's grades for this dominating performance. Goalkeeper, A. Blanca Vélez had a clean sheet and made one save when it was needed. Outside of that, she didn't need to do much in this game, given Mexico had almost 70% of the ball possession. That is not a bad thing by any means. Defenders, A+. Katy Robles, Greta Espinosa, Carla Rodriguez, and Carol Bernal were the starting defenders, with Nikki Hernandez coming in as a substitute in the second half for Espinosa. All 5 defenders went through the motions on the field and completely shut down Taiwan's offense with 11 tackles won and 4 clearances. Carla Rodriguez also got the assist on Mexico's second goal. Midfielders, A+. Went through the motions and completely dominated ball possession and outplayed Taiwan's midfielders. 2 of Mexico's 4 goals came from the midfield. Ali Soto's incredible shot from distance was the first goal of the game, and Fatima Servin scored the second goal in the 39th minute, giving Mexico a 2-0 lead entering the second half. Offensive front, A-. Left winger Montse Saldivar was the best player for Mexico in this game, scoring a brace with goals in the 53rd and 67th minute. Delgadillo and Birkenroad were good in the passing game and contributed to Mexico dominating ball possession. But outside of that, they didn't contribute to the goal scoring. A clean game from both of them, but still left more to be desired from both players. Meanwhile, Mayra Pelayo, who came in as a substitute replacing Birkenroad, did contribute to the goal scoring with an assist on Saldivar's second goal. Mayra Pelayo is an underrated player on the team and is deserving of more playing time as a starter. Look to see if Pedro Lopez decides to start her at the 9 position over Birkenroad. Head coach, A. Pedro Lopez established his roster well. He did a great job preparing his roster for this game, and it resulted in Mexico dominating the game. With his team well trained and prepared, it enabled him to completely outcoach Chan Heung-min. Honestly, after the game, when all the players and coaches were shaking hands, Chan Heung-min should have turned to Pedro Lopez and asked him a couple of questions, tried to get some advice from one coach to another. That's how big the gap between the coaching and skill level was in this game between both teams. Give credit to Pedro Lopez. He has made this team much more competitive than it arguably ever has been. And this team has a great chance of qualifying for the 2027 Women's World Cup should they continue this solid form. In terms of adjustments for the next game, the team for the most part looks great. Look to see if he does decide to start Pelayo over Birkenroad in the striker position, but outside of that, so far so good. The strikers have not performed as strongly as the defense and midfielders over the last few Mexico games. However, Mayra Pelayo, during her time on the field as a substitute, has proven to make more of an impact. So again, look to see if she starts following her goal contribution with that assist in at least one of the next 2 games. But again, not really much to complain about outside of the striker position. Just having a little more to be desired. But overall, a great performance from this Mexico women's team. Final score, Mexico destroys Taiwan 4-0 in their first game of the year and of the Pinatar Cup. Overall, this was an A-grade performance as a complete team. Mexico played well and did just about everything right in this game. This win is a great way to start their 2025 campaign. Now we'll see how they do in their next games versus Canada and China and if they can win the tournament. Their chances look really good so far. Andres from AA Sports, let me know your opinions in the comments. That is all for me in this video. Stay tuned for more Mexico football content. Leave a like and subscribe to help support my sports channel and this sports passion project. It's the subscription, it's free and will help you stay informed on my videos and postings. Thank you and vamos Mexico.